Hello Cancer, this is your new moon in Virgo, reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node in Cancer. I'll do a modified Celtic cross and end the reading with an oracle message from the Moonology deck. Let's get started. Okay. So we have 2 new moons and a full moon coming up. This particular new moon is in Virgo at 0 degrees. Then we're going to have a full moon in Pisces and a full moon eclipse. And an eclipse, excuse me. And then we're going to have another new moon at 29 degrees of Virgo. Well, that will also be an eclipse. Okay, so at the 0 degrees, this new moon is really clearing everything out, okay, for brand new beginnings, where you want to take your life, okay? All the readings are having major messages and cards, repeating cards coming out around moon, eclipse, healing, deep diving into, all kinds of healing. Yep, there you go. Okay, so second chance, judgment, second chance, opportunity, enlightenment, awakening. This is going to be hitting your 3rd house, okay? So, neighbors, siblings, bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups. Oh, yep, there's the eclipse card that keeps coming up. 8 of Cups. Yep, 6 of Cups. Inner child stuff. Healing and or nostalgia. The World. I feel like you are setting your mind and intentions. You're being very intentional on having this second chance, this second opportunity, and nothing's going to stop you. You're going to do your healing, and you're actually bringing it in towards you, it seems like. And you're going to walk away from anything that is no longer serving you in an effort to get to this new beginning, second chance. Doing the inner child work, maybe even reflecting. Yeah, what's crossing you? 10 of Pentacles, okay? So that's kind of my Cats in the Cradle card. If you don't know Cats in the Cradle, look it up. Look up the lyrics. It's about legacy. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, so 10 of Pentacles here, 10 of Cups here, King of Wands, Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is often seen as you. I see it as really any sort of water sign element, but particularly Cancer and Scorpio. So just very intense. This is very, very important. What goes in your cup? What is emotionally fulfilling and important in your heart space is a priority to you. And it's like, it's such a priority that you'll do whatever it takes in order to heal. And so this is second chance at a legacy. You may be the person in your family that heals, generations legacies of wounding and trauma that get passed on from, one generation to the next. That may be you. Because you want this. It's not enough to have the coin. You want this. Happiness and joy and fulfillment and the rainbow and the healing. What are you conscious of, Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What are you conscious of? I mean, Judgment is card number 20. Oh, that's interesting. And it's the last card before we hit the final card of the Major Arcana, the World card, where we come into wholeness, individuation, the ending of one cycle and the birth canal of the next. You're conscious of the truth of what you of being of clearing out anything that is not truthful and honest. This sword cuts through the crown. Maybe the old legacy. Like, no. We're going to get honest about this. No more secret keeping. No more, gaslighting and pretending that things aren't what they are. And you're oh God, look at that. And you're willing to do what you need to do. Everyone, I don't even know how many signs this has come up with, but you're my second to last reading. No more secret keeping. We're bringing the truth, secrets into the light, issues into the light, trauma into the light. Moving into calmer waters, a better, peaceful mental state. This isn't up for debate for you. What's in the subconscious for Cancer? It's just like, somehow you've come to a place, Spirit is giving you this clarity for a brand new beginning. What is in the subconscious for Cancer? What is in the subconscious for Cancer? Sun, oh boy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. This is a lot. Okay, new beginnings, the Fool. Fool's cousin, Page of Wands. Look at them. Little red feather, little red feather. I'm going to take this leap of faith. I want a brand new beginning. It's going to be spontaneous. This is my right, my birthright to start over, to start again, to renew. Page of Wands, to move in the direction of my heart. Page of Wands, well, here it is. Here's the opportunity in the subconscious. What am I going to do with this? Brand new beginning. Oh my God. This can be you either healing your masculine and your feminine Could be a new beginning in wanting a new beginning in love or relationships, partnerships, but it's going to require, strength, as I said. And I think you know that, wrestling with, any shadow stuff, but also being strong enough to speak truth to power. My God. So we got fire energy here twice. Leo. Another angel, another angel. Oh, my goodness. Bottom of the deck, the Tower card. Look at that. Crown. Okay? The crown is falling off. Foundations built on are no longer viable to hold up this tower and pretend everything's okay. It's we've got to rebuild, bring it down so we can rebuild it. The Hanged Man. Be a paradigm shift here because of a clarity and realization, Death card. Almost like, wow, my whole life I've thought this or I felt this. And all of a sudden I'm realizing none of that was true. And this may feel like it's coming in fast, but it hasn't been, because this is the Judgment card. This has been a long journey to get here. You had to choose to die, to put yourself in the hangman position, to go through the death process, to wrestle with the shadow, to defeat any limiting beliefs, to go through your tower moments in order to get here. But now that it's here, like, you're not going back. Okay. Well, we got the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Just heard the patriarchy is dead. I don't know what that means. But again, King of Pentacles, this is a business person. This is also someone who is an earth energy. It is the King of Pentacles can become so over focused on the material that this, that becomes, it's that becomes the priority. And now we're talking about, you know, like the devil energy. Okay. So the pentacle, the upside down pentacle, the reason why the star on the devil card is pointing down is because, you know, the spirit on the pentacle points up. I mean, the point on the pentacle points up towards spirit. That is the most important thing. But in reverse, it's saying that the most important thing is the material, and that will keep you bound, stagnant. But there's something here. I don't know. What is this? What is this surrender? Maybe to that notion or that message or that, you know, maybe it's family, sibling. What did I say? This was about the house of siblings, neighbors. I do think it has to do with career too. Let me just double check. Oh, you've got 6 of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. Doing healing, healing inner child wounds. Could be nostalgia. Yeah. Trusting your intuition and coming into your power and building your own stability. But you kind of had to let go of this legacy that was passed down to you. It might have looked like coin, money, house, all that was the most important thing, but you're realizing, no, it's not. It wasn't. It was always this. It was always love in all of its forms. You know, when a client says, you know, well, I want love, I'm like, okay, well, what does that mean to you? And we go through all the different things of what that means to a person. Because it truly is a verb. That was, you know, being seen. That was being heard. That was being acknowledged. That was being, you know, given compassion. That was being nurtured. That was being, you know, protected. That was experiencing, you know, compassion and kindness and nourishment. I mean, there are people out there like they didn't even have parents to feed them, or maybe they did feed them, but that's all they gave them. There was no like emotional nourishment, you know. How many times I've heard, well, no, you know, everything was fine. I had everything, you know. My parents provided for everything, except for I didn't feel seen or heard, or my dreams were discounted, or my emotions were dismissed, or okay, what lies before you? Okay, so if you do this, you could face some quick moving energy, maybe some, you know, anger coming towards you. Oh, geez, yeah, for sure. 5 of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Cups, King of Wands. Wow, there's lots of people here, but I'm telling you right now, do not engage in fighting. There is no need to fight. But speak your truth, Queen of Swords. Set your boundaries. Here's the sword that the Queen is holding. It is being given to you by Spirit. She's holding it. Like, you're not going to gaslight me or convince me or tell me who or what to be anymore. And I'm not, and you're just, it's just matter of fact, speaking the truth, speaking truth to power. But now you have the power. There we go. There's that power again. Bottom of the deck. Seven of Swords. And we've got power, the Emperor, and the Moon. You're taking back your power. And bringing some sort of, like I said, truth to light. There could be something around very strong, powerful male figure. Could be a boss, could be a father, arguably could be a husband. But it doesn't matter. It could be a anybody in your life who was very controlling, authoritative, focused on the material. But your advice is to maintain your power at this time, during this eclipse time. You are being given this and supported in this. Awakening. Okay? Yeah. And resist second, any limiting beliefs or going back to feeling stuck or that you can't or that you're not good enough or that you're not strong. No, 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 no. You are. And then the Ace of Cups is behind. Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, Ace of Cups. Yep. This is healing. This is my cup runneth over. What did I tell you? Expect powerful change. A new start is coming. Prosperity lies ahead. I'm debating on which I was going to say I'm not going to read this, but I am. A new start is coming. That is self-explanatory. Explanatory. I can't. I'm so deliriously tired. That explains itself. God. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. Okay. So that's at the end of the month. That's at the second new moon, right? Oh, no. Yeah. Um, if you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in the situation you're asking about, then this is it. This is a card of beginnings, and there are powerful energies at work, but be prepared. It could be quite a ride, and events now could be even jarring and uncomfortable. However, okay, Tower, I mean, we saw all of those cards come out. Be prepared, it could be quite a ride, and events now could be jarring and uncomfortable. However, any new directions you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you are at the moment. Whatever is happening now is happening for a reason you'll appreciate later on. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're being put back on the right path. There is nothing to fear. You absolutely are. Never mind the past. Life evolves every single day. Additional meanings for this card: yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. You're being shunted towards your life purpose. Whatever is happening now is happening for your highest good. This is an important turning point in your life. Okay. And then prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. I do feel like this is important. This card will often come up when you're inquiring about a financial matter or when you're doubting your self-worth. Don't do that. There's a potential here for that to come up. The card suggests you can have what you want, including material things, but you must believe in yourself. This comes down to the laws of attraction. Value yourself, and others will value you too. You can create abundance. Taurus is associated with luxurious Venus, and this card holds the new moon energy, so now is a good time to make a 12-month financial plan. This card can also signal the start of a new relationship or of a sexier time. If you've been wrestling with something for a long time, the new moon in sturdy Taurus is a sign not to give up just yet. A tear in the mirror, get or give a massage. Healthy body, healthy mind. Additional meanings for this card: you will soon be able to afford the thing you're dreaming of. Getting clear on what you value most will help you find peace. Take some time out to pamper yourself. Start a standing order to a savings account, no matter how small. Okay, so you can do all of that on your own. All right, Gemini. That's all I have for you. That's all I have for you. I hope it was helpful. And thank you for bearing with me as I am almost dead tired. Okay, bye.